Hey y'all, I'm back with another video. It's been like such a long time. Oh my god. Like, oh, it's been a long time. Like, I know I haven't talked to y'all in a super long time. Like, so much has been going on since the last time we talked. So, I've been like super busy, and one reason why I haven't made a video is actually because I got a job and I've been working. And so the first week that I worked, they had me working overnight, so I had to work like a super long shift. I worked from like 4 p.m. One afternoon until 8 a.m. the next morning. So like my sleep has been thrown off and everything. And then like the next week they changed my work shift, so now I work a daytime shift, but it's a super long shift. So I've been like busy with that. I'm been working on some other things. Hopefully I'll be able to get those together, and I can let you guys know about that. I don't know, like I wanted to make this video for one because like I said, I haven't talked to y'all in a good little minute, but like just so much has been going on, like COVID. I've been trying to I've just been trying to like stay safe and be aware of my surroundings and everything. I usually like come out the house. I go out the house like once a week at the most. I don't go to the grocery store or anything because I'm like really scared. So I usually get my groceries delivered, but the most like I do like coming out the house is like working out. Like sometimes we have like a gym in my apartments, and I'll like go and ride the bike or something, just to keep my mind off of things. But yeah, that's pretty much what's been going on. I haven't like, another reason I haven't really been wanting to make a video is because like wearing these masks, like my face has been breaking out. It's been terrible. So I've been trying to like get my face under control, just because I don't like that. So I've been trying to do that. One thing like I wanted to talk about, I was gonna make a video about this, but then like I couldn't like really just put it into words. So I know a lot of y'all probably like watch TikTok a lot and stuff like that. I've been seeing like a lot of videos on TikTok like about just like people being in toxic relationships or like abusive relationships and stuff like that. And I don't know, like it's like really sad. It's really sad to me because I've been in situations like that before. And like, I don't know, it's just kind of like seeing these videos, like it's just sad. And it's like, I've been seeing like too, like since this pandemic has started, how it seems like we're more kind of like normalizing like being toxic, like normalizing being toxic. And I don't know. I don't know like how people would normalize that, like being toxic, or like I see on Twitter a lot of times on Twitter I see like people be like, oh, my toxic trait is this and that. And like sometimes, I mean, if it's like a stupid response, or I guess no response is stupid, if it's just something like, I don't know, that I like think to myself, my own personal opinion, if I think it's like crazy, I'll laugh at it or I'll retweet it. But in reality, being in a toxic relationship should not be normalized at all, because like being with a toxic person or being with a person that doesn't treat you right, whether it be mentally, physically, emotionally, whatever, like you should never let anybody treat you any kind of way. And like I said, I've been in that type of relationship before. And it's just not cool either way. Like, either way you look at it, whether you're the person doing it or you're the person receiving it, like, it's not cool for both parties. For the person doing it, like, I don't know, like, I feel like a lot of people that do those things, like, they just have, like, inner work that they need to do with themselves, and they need to take care of themselves, like, you know, whether it get therapy and this and that. And speaking of therapy, I feel like so many people, like, especially, like, African Americans, like, it's this thing where we feel like therapy is something that we don't need, or we feel like, oh, it's so bad to be an African American and go into therapy. But I don't think, like, that's true. I feel like therapy is something normal, and, like, your skin color shouldn't matter whether or not you go to therapy. Like, I mean, I have a therapist, like, and my therapist is African American, so, like, I don't feel like anything is wrong with that. And I feel like in the African American community, they feel like having a therapy, it means like something is really wrong with you. But just because you have a therapist doesn't mean that anything is wrong with you. Like, no. So, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people, like, just don't, well, they don't want to, it's not that they don't want to do the self-work. They just feel like people will look at them differently. And so, I don't know, it's just, like, so sad, because, like, I've been spending a lot of time, like, doing that. Thinking about that, and thinking about, like, how it can affect you, because, like, before I needed a therapist, like, I was, like, in a really, really dark place. And, like, I'm not even gonna say before I needed one, because I still feel like, even though, like, I'm not in that dark place anymore, I feel like I still need my therapist. Like, I still talk to him and everything. And I know, like, sometimes I get into these little, like, moods where I get, like, kind of sad sometimes. So, like, whenever that happens, I usually, like, make me an appointment and I'll talk to him. But, like, for some reason, black people, we feel like it's an issue. And it's like, it's not an issue, and it's not something that we should be like, no, it doesn't matter. Because mental health, like, that is real. And I feel like a lot of different races, like, suffer from it. But I also feel like African Americans, we suffer from it a lot. And then, like, it ends up not being treated correctly because we don't take the proper precautions that we need to take to make sure everything is taken care of and to get it under control. Okay, I'm so mad because the end of my video got chopped off. I guess somebody was, like, calling me, so the sound had got cut off. But I don't know, like, what I was saying about, like, mental health, like, I feel like we should, you know, normalize, like, getting the help that we need. Like, and it doesn't matter, skin color, black, white, whatever. I just feel like black people, we should normalize it, and we should not feel like it's like something bad if we need help. Like, it's something wrong with that. And I feel like, too, we as people, we should be a little more empathetic for, like, people that, you know, have mental health issues. And, like, let's say, for example, like, if they have to take medicine or whatever it is, let's not be those kind of, like, unkind people and be like, oh, you're crazy, like, because you see a therapist or you have to take medicine. Like, that doesn't mean you're crazy. Like, to me, I feel like being crazy would be not getting the help that you know that you need. But I don't know, that's just me, and that's my opinion. So don't pay me any mind, I'm nobody. But yeah, we should definitely just, like, work on that. But these are just some of the things I've been thinking about, like, while we've been in quarantine. I've been thinking about it too, because I've been watching the news a lot, and like on the news they're just saying like statistics are showing like since COVID has been here, a lot of like relationships, like depression, all that is like at a high. Like they're saying like after COVID is over, like the divorce rate will be higher. Like a lot of like people are having more depression and anxiety, just because like, you know, we're being in the house or they're being around their spouse or whatever so much that it's causing them to have anxiety and stuff like that. So I mean, like, if now more than ever, like, this is the time, like, you should definitely get help. Like, and there's something wrong with getting help. Like, me, I honestly thought like having a therapist was gonna be like an issue. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like a year ago, like like a year and a half ago, almost 2 years ago, like I knew I needed to get a therapist, because like after I had my surgery and everything, I had doctors, and I saw some therapists in the hospital, and they were like telling me that some side effects of like my surgery would be like depression, anxiety, and stuff like that. But I was always like, I'll be fine. So maybe like about 2 years ago, it got like really like bad, and I was just like feeling depressed, but I didn't like I didn't know like what exactly. I couldn't put my finger on it. So well, it's been like, yeah, so last year in like March, I went and I started seeing a therapist, and I started seeing him like twice. I would see him like twice a month, and then like now I just see him like once a month. But I didn't realize like how much I was in a dark place till I started talking to him. I remember seeing him like my first my first visit. I was like so scared to do it, which I feel like that's normal when you first see your therapist. You know, you're trying to get a feel for them. You're trying to see like, oh, you know, can I trust this person? Can I talk to them? Which like therapies, they have this like legal obligation that once you tell them it's just between them and you, like it's confidential. But me, I'm just like, I think it's just a part of my personality. I'm always trying to figure somebody out and make sure that they're not like, they don't have a hidden agenda. So, the first session, like I kind of like talked things out, but it wasn't until like the second or third session where I fully opened up, and I cried my little heart out. And some of those sessions, my therapist was just like, are you okay? But moral, like the whole point of me telling this little mini story is that it's okay to have a therapist. Like, and like, I mean, me too, like as a young black woman, and at first, like, I did think that having a therapist, it was like a big deal, a big issue. I was like thinking like, oh my God, like people are gonna talk about me because I have a therapist. No. I mean, like, once you get a therapist and you realize the help that you know that you need, and you get that help, like, who cares? Anyway, who cares what other people think? Like, your mental health, your whole, like, state being is, like, more important. Self-care, taking care of yourself is way more important than caring about, like, what somebody else has to say. Like, it doesn't even matter. But I basically wanted to make this video because I've been seeing so many videos, like, on TikTok and stuff, and it like I said, it makes me sad, like seeing these things. But I had just really been thinking about it, and like especially like since I watched the news, seeing the news and everything. So I wanted to make that real quick and talk about that. And then my next video that I make, y'all are gonna like it, especially like my guy followers. I feel like y'all will really like it. I'm like actually putting it together, so hopefully I'll have that posted next week. For sure, I promise. I'm gonna have it, I'm gonna try to post it by like Wednesday or Thursday, because I have to like record and edit and do all that good stuff. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, like, comment, subscribe. New subscribers, welcome to my channel. My channel is based around me and talking about like my brain tumor. Of course, today I didn't talk about it because I try to like change up my channel every now and then. But welcome. I hope you're here to stay, and look out for my next video.